um, it was just after World War II, 1947, when a German lieutenant had chose to explore the world, turning from a soldier to an explorer. Upon his quest to see the world, a breathtaking island was caught in his sights. That island is called Niue. Being drawn in by the beautiful blue ocean and the vividly green nature from his ship, he had desire to see more. By his luck, the ship had to make an emergency stop. Grabbing the bull by the horns, he took this as an opportunity to explore the adventurous island. Through his adventures, this is where he met my beautiful and kind-hearted great-great-great-mother. Falling helplessly in love with each other, he decided to stay, but he wasn't the only one, as most of those with him stayed as well. That is why the ship still remains in Niue. Starting from there, a new part of my family's tree was created. They had my great-grandmother, and from there, she had my grandma, which had my mother. My mother always knew that she wanted more from life, and she got the opportunity when her church group was given the chance to perform at local churches around Auckland to perform. She explored all of Auckland, but it wasn't enough for her. She explored as much as she could of New Zealand before settling down in Christchurch, the city that she fell in love with. One thing led to another, she met my father, and here I am. Whakalaifalahi atu, ko hingoa hia haku ko Tomasi Akola. A big welcoming to you all. Hi, my name is Thomas Akola, and I'm a Year 12 student at Liberal College. Christchurch is an amazing place to live, especially after the earthquake because of how much diversity has filled the city. Christchurch has gone from a city that wasn't really filled with different kinds of ethnic groups to a city lit with different traditions, cultures, and faces. Diversity in Christchurch is a whole nother world compared to other cities. As Christchurch, wherever you walk, you're constantly learning about new and different aspects of people's cultures and traditions. Living in Christchurch now, we are able to not only see how much diversity, but we are able to learn hands-on about the different cultures, whether it's from their food to their clothes. We are able to have that hands-on experience. Myself, I envision Christchurch becoming a social capital of the world for diversity. I imagine colourful, culturally diverse festivals filled with different kinds of music, foods, and all that good stuff. I imagine Christchurch being known for accepting others and welcoming them to our beautiful city. I imagine Christchurch being known as the Hollywood of New Zealand in everything that we do. I see Christchurch as a city of explorers who explore in so many ways. First, they are able to explore who they are themselves, their identities, their interests, and their viewpoints. And this is a city where they can do all of this freely, without fear of prejudice and lack of understanding. These explorers will have new and exciting ways to travel this beautiful city, because we will have those kind of explorers who can invent new ways and maybe a bit wacky ways to get around. We will be a city of explorers who are never afraid to stray away from their safe planes, spreading far and wide to see the world and bring back the beauty and knowledge we all see and hear. And now it comes full circle, from a German soldier who wanted to explore the world to me, almost ready to start the exploration again, a half Niuean, half Tongan, part German teenage boy. And who knows one day if I'll just be crossing the ocean. Maybe one day I'll cross the universe. Thank you.
Edmund Hillary Bonikoki, Yo pada hami, Vijay China tara apele. Edmund Hillary once said, "It is not the mountain we conquer, but ourselves." For some of you, this might be a long-term goal, but for others, a quote that is close to heart. Edmund Hillary, a man known for taking Everest by foot and the world by storm, created a riveting link between New Zealand and Nepal, for which we now treasure to a great extent. You see, the humanitarian contribution to the Sherpa people of the Himalayas and the great support system he had put towards Nepal concerning raising funds for schools, facilities, was of greater significance. As the first to stand on the roof of the world alongside his partner, Sherpa Tenzing Norgay, who is remembered for being a quintessential, down-to-earth Kiwi and for his humility and generosity. Namaste, mera naam Jisina Gurung ho. Hello, my name is Justina Gurung, and I'm an 18-year-old born in Singapore, Nepalese. The various culture and traditional aspects of Ambano and being introduced to different cultures and the traditions was an eye-opening experience that allowed me to go on a pathway of being an explorer. In my perspective, being an explorer is all about climbing new heights to reach the summit and appreciating the challenges, the stories, the perspectives of different people amongst our unique life experiences. Through our lens, Christchurch is like the lost city of Pompeii. As you all know, beauty is an eye of the beholder. Being in a city of explorers, the experience of conquering mountains over mountains provides a great source of growth and strength and transformation. I genuinely believe that exploring Christchurch is second nature to us. The ability to explore is such that it allows us to gain insight of the community, but also of the people. For a Nepalese girl living in Christchurch, it is indeed a remarkable experience. The vast variety of diversity in races, the opportunities, and learning bits and pieces of the community, traditions, and also the languages accelerating. One of the significant opportunities I explored was leadership. I received the honor of being the head student of Linwood College in 2018. This position comes with a great deal of shared responsibilities of running events and being seen around the school and recognized by students by being on prefect duties, thus building whanarantanga within our community. In addition, I also explored different beliefs around friendships in different ways that actively provide valuable insight when I needed guidance and assistance. As an explorer, I envisioned Christchurch for us to be seen as a second home, whereas aspects of Nepalese cultures, such as music, culinary tastes, and beliefs, were respected and celebrated. New Zealand is renowned and proud of its ability and willingness to accept a wide range of cultures, and by developing a sense of connection in Nepal, we would not only be linked by the ascent of a mountain, but also by travel, access, language, and technology, and a passion for climbing new heights. As an explorer, with the world being a book, we have to be brave and bold in order to read it. Moreover, if I had the chance, I would love to explore the exotic parts of the world that Mother Nature has created and have my fill of history and ethnology. With this absolute rewarding experience, it provides a great sense of self-growth and a great deal of understanding about the importance of not losing sight of the marvelous peak of the mountain. Yatra Gana Anupa Garna Rasigna Yodindeo. I'd like to end by leaving you with an insightful quote: to travel, to experience, and to learn, that is to live. Tenzing Nongai. Thank you.